Good morning, all my friends. So yesterday we had a little mishap. I'm gonna share that with you today. I think I saved a plant. I saved one, which is new for me. Whenever I have to try and save them, they end up dying. But we're gonna go through, do our normal morning routine, and I'm gonna share with you what I did to save this Tomatillo plant. So here is my basil, looking luscious. I might need to fill this up a little bit more with more water. We're registering at 0.6 EC. That needs to be filled up. It needs to be topped off with some nutrients. So here is the tomato and tomatillo plant. That little camera there, I'm gonna explain what that is. That is a super helper friend for me. Keeps me knowing when things are going wrong and I need to get out here and take care of something real quick. But let's see what the EC is in here. What are we at? Are we registering off the charts? We're a bit high. We're about 3.0, 3.2. That's a bit high. So we're gonna put some water in here. And here is the beans, looking fantastic. Lots of beans coming off of these plants. It's not one plant, it's a lot of plants in there. I think the one mistake I've made with this bean situation is not having enough space for them to spread out. All right, let's look at the EC here. This is registering at off the charts. That is a problem. We're gonna need to get some water in here and get that fixed. Then I've got some new lettuce starts that are starting to get bigger, a little bit bigger. And then a few pepper plants down here below that are stunted. We'll see how those do. Anyway, this is registering at, looks like right where it should be. 0.8, 1.0. I'm gonna have to get these peppers out of here when they start growing because they actually need a higher nutrient level than the lettuce. So, and then my chickens. And there's my dog. He's gonna round them up. Bandit, good job. Hey, they're good. Thank you, buddy. Good job. I think he's a blue. We call him. They say blue Weiler, but when we got him, the people we got him from told us he was a blue healer. Which is, we just recognize that his face doesn't look like a normal healer's. It looks more like a Rottweiler. So we just come to the idea that he's a blue healer Rottweiler mix. All right, here is the cucumber plants. Doing fantastic. Got some cucumbers growing on there. One little guy right there. And then we got these guys right here doing pretty good. Another one right here. Looks like something took a little nibble off of that one. Oh, there's another one in there. I did not see that one back in there. Did you see that one? Oh, nice. I've got to harvest some cucumbers, it looks like. Got you. Cut you right there. I need to get you. The bucket. And other ones. Oh, yeah, a thick one. There you go. I'll just grab you because you've already been nibbled a little bit. Yeah, there we go. And wifey. My sweet wifey, she knows how to make an amazing cucumber salad. So we are going to do a cucumber, it's like a tzatziki cucumber salad. It's really good. Oh, and then I'll explain what happened the other day, but we went out to church and I came back and this plant was folded over. So this tomatillo plant with all these beautiful blossoms and flowers and fruit that's starting, it was folded over and on the ground. Without any kind of feedback, what I would have done is just cut this thing out and took my loss. But ChatGPT was nice enough to tell me, hey, you can try and tie it back up and give it some support around where the break is. You could probably save that plant. So that's what we did. We found some cord and tied the break up around where it was meeting the cattle panel. So that is a win, I think. It didn't keep drooping and the leaves are looking lush. My little AI tool that I've built is telling me, it was going off a lot yesterday. It was notifying me, telling me that my plants were drooping, but today should be telling me a little bit different. So, and I'm going to explain more about that. This right here, this little camera and this little box here is going to save me a lot. Yep, and I will explain more of that in a future video because that's more than half the battle for me. If my pumps are failing or something's happened, hydroponics is not real forgiving when something like that happens. You can lose a lot of plants real quick if you can't get out here and remedy something. So that's where we're at with that. My little app actually, that it tells me, hey, you got to get your butt out here and get things fixed. Anyway, thanks for watching. Thank you. Hope you subscribe, and we'll see you next time.